these fuck niggas murdered the done. Eat on the beat to get money for fun. They say I fell off, but this shit just begun. Been at the top, so I already won. Murder ice to stay with the drill down. Hold the plate, put it at your lip. Number gunplay, I up the clips, put a bitch wig, call a little bitch.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Blue Murder, and we are back with another video. I know I've been taking a break.
Okay, you can't do it. I can't. You are stressing me to hell.
But I said I gotta put y'all down, buddy. So, I'm just get right into it, and then I'll tap on what I need to tap on in a minute. So first, I just want to say, I was talking to this dude. You a hoe. My sister baby daddy had brought a dude home. Like, he was dripped out or whatever, and he was just a fine-ass nigga to me. Fine-ass nigga to me in the beginning. I started talking to him or whatever, and, you know, we were just chopping it up or whatever. He was telling me he think I'm cute, this and that. Mind you, like, I thought the nigga wasn't gonna fuck with me because when I first, like, met him, my hair was, like, on top of my head, and I was looking a mess, and I was, like, on some, like, real hot head shit. So I thought, like, the nigga wasn't gonna fuck with me, but, you know, we ended up chopping it up, and, like, the nigga ended up walking me home. Because I ended up spending the night over my sister's house with the nigga, you feel me? Because it was just, like, let me just give y'all a little background. The nigga met my sister baby daddy in jail. So basically my sister, y'all know how niggas are in Atlanta. When they get somewhere that they ain't used to, they be trying to make it seem like that they lit. My sister baby daddy had went down, like, was in jail in Florida, making it seem like that he, like, big dog out here and shit.
Got him!
Lying like fuck.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Talk about, you know, the nigga need to leave Florida and come down to Atlanta. He gonna make sure he's straight and shit like that. But the nigga got a real big wake-up call because that's not what the fuck went down. So, long story short, my sister baby daddy told the nigga to come to Atlanta with nothing. Like, the nigga had one outfit. He had his phone, no charger, no nothing. So, when I first met the nigga, like I said, I thought he was cute. Like, he was a nice-looking, dark-skinned nigga, had a little tattoo on his face. I'm like, damn, this right up my alley.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
think
Are
you're
you,
dumb.
like, medically speaking, are you, like,
I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
are you, I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
You feel me? So I'm like, I'm finna hot down. So, I started, like, flirting with the nigga. Like, the nigga had some food. So I'm like, damn, like, let me, like, can I eat your food? And the nigga was like, yeah. So he gave me his food or whatever. And I'm like, damn. But the nigga was at the shy in the beginning. So that's why it was kind of like, I didn't even know if I could pull the nigga or not because he was at the shy. But the nigga was at the shy because he was broken. He didn't have shit. So I'm going to tell y'all. Ooh. So, boom. I don't know what the fuck happened. I ended up, like, me and him ended up, like, becoming friends after that. And then, like, I ended up, like, having to work the next morning, but I spent the night over there. The next morning, like, I had to go to work, so the nigga was walking me home because my sister lived in my neighborhood. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, cool, you know. He walked me home or whatever, and the next day, yeah, so that day was over. So, you know, he was like, he wanted to see me again, you know, stuff like that. He was like, he wanted to be with me and shit like that. You know, we were just chopping it up or whatever. So, long story short, my sister and her baby daddy had then got to fighting.
And you two motherfuckers need Jesus.
So, I didn't realize how bad the fight was, but it was a real bad fight. So, he was just like, you know, your sister and Gliss got to fighting. So, you feel me? I hope this don't mess up with what we got going on. You feel me? He was telling me, like, you know, he wasn't there when the shit happened and stuff like that, but he just hope it don't mess up, like, what we had going on. I didn't directly tell him, like, you know, we ain't finna fuck with each other, like, the shit done for, because I didn't know exactly what the fuck had got going on. But then, like, I know something was going on because my mom had that text me, and she was like, I'm gonna kill this nigga. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I didn't know exactly what the fuck was going on, but I kind of figured, like, that was the shit that what was going down. But my mama didn't tell me. She wanted my sister to tell me herself. So, you know, I ended up getting off work, and, like, the kids was gone, everybody was gone, you know, they had ended up getting into it. So, you know, I'm texting the nigga, like, I found out what the fuck happened, and I texted him, I'm like, damn, that's some lame ass shit. Like, you just gonna let some shit like that go down and not do nothing. So the nigga was like, you know, I went there, I was at the gas station, I promise you I went there, you know, I wanted to let it go down like that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga, like, cause at that point, I'm like, just like, you feel me, if you a nigga in this situation and you can, like, watch a nigga put his hands, like, on the female, that shit lame as fuck. So after that situation or whatever, like, my sister and her baby dad like ended up becoming cool again. So you feel me? So it was just like me and the nigga, we started chopping it up again. So long story short, the nigga came to my house. The first day he came to my house, he had on the same fucking outfit that I seen him in the first time. So I went like being no bitch, and I'm like, damn, like nigga, you got him the same shit you had on last time.
Man, he look like he stink.
So that mean your ass stink. But I couldn't do no shit like that. So, you know, I was just being cordial. So, long story short, we whoop-de-doo one time. Fucked around and put the good coochie on him. And, like, the nigga just was acting crazy as fuck. So, I'm going to tell y'all, like, how... I don't even know how the fuck we ended up just having sex. But we had sex or whatever. And, it was good. I ain't even gonna lie. He gave me the best head of my life. And he ate my ass.
You ain't shit. You just like your daddy.
But, fuck that nigga. So, boom. After I had fucked the nigga over there, but like, it was like the nigga didn't go home. But mind you, this nigga had on the same fucking outfit. I was on some shit like, okay, you know how niggas are. They start to get comfortable, like, once you start fucking. We had done did what the fuck we did or whatever, and we got done or whatever. So, he didn't have no clothes or whatever. So, you know, he was just laying up in my house, like, for days and days going by. He don't got no clothes. He don't got shit. So, I'm starting to get irritated. I started getting irritated and shit like that. And I was ready for him to go. And then it's just like, he thinking I'm his bitch. Like, I got bored with the nigga. Like, you still laying up in my house, same outfit on. And then, like, days and days going by. So, as days and days going by, nigga get it comfortable. So, one day, I had done fucking around and told him, I'm like, look, he was laying in my bed in his drawers, you know, no shirt and shit like that. And I started smelling something.
Do you smell it? That smell. A kind of smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Ass, straight ass.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, you feel me? It smell like ass in here. On God, like a strong booty smell.
Hell no!
So, I'm smelling that shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And his ass just squeezed on the bed. And I'm like, bitch, I know it's you, because it's not me, bitch. I would smell myself. You can smell yourself if it's you, but it was him. So, while I'm smelling like this ass, booty ass smell, I'm like thinking in my head, like, how the fuck am I finna tell this nigga, like, you know... And what's so crazy is, like, I know y'all probably like, why the fuck, like, should you even be piecing together? How the fuck you finna tell this nigga he need to bathe?
If you let me fuck, I put my clothes on. Other than that, shawty, you just gonna have to smell this shit. I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm like, damn, so I fucked around and told her, I'm like, look, like, you know, we need to get in the shower or something. Like, you feel me? What the fuck? Like, but I wasn't saying, like, we need to get in the shower because I smell like ass. I'm saying that's the nice way of me telling you. You want me to just tell you, like, damn, nigga, you smell like ass. You need to go get in the shower. You ain't got no clothes and nothing like that because this nigga came from Florida with nothing. You feel me? So I was just like, you know, we need to get in the shower. Like, what the fuck? Like, what you doing? And the nigga was like, okay. And I was like, so you don't got no clothes. You don't got nothing. So what you gonna do? He told me, I'm a nigga. I can freeball. I said, in jeans? I bust out laughing. I wasn't even trying to laugh. But it's just the fact that, like, bitch, you finna freeball in some jeans. So I'm like, what the fuck? So as long as the nigga watch his ass, so nigga fucked around and got in the shower. And, like, this how I, like, realized that this is a dirty ass nigga because he get in the shower or whatever. And, like, he thought I was texting a nigga, which that's not his business or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, that ain't your motherfucking business. But he thought I was texting a nigga, so he got mad. And, like, he put them same dirty-ass drawers back on, the ones that smelled like ass that I smelled him out of. He put them same dirty-ass drawers back on. So,
Oh, you nasty.
So, because he got mad and he went walking up the street. So, he put on that same-ass outfit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, the nigga that got mad at me. And I don't know, but long story short, I fucked around and told my mom, like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, for real, like, I can't do this no more. Like, I'm ready for him to go. And it was just like the nigga would eat up all my food. Like, it was just like he ain't never had American Deli before. Like, it's just like, bitch, you just doing the fucking most. Like, my mom came and brought me a plate. Like I was saying, my mama came and brought me a plate. And I was just like, Mama, I just can't do this no more. She was like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm ready for him to go. And she was just like, you better tell him, like, I'm coming over there. You got to clean up, this and that. But it's just like, I should have to tell my mom, like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You feel me? For you to motherfucking go, bitch. You need to get the motherfucking hint. You see I'm huffing and puffing, bitch. I'm looking at everything you motherfucking do. You need to get ready to get your shit and skedaddle. You feel me? So, Long story short, once I got back in the house, I told the nigga, like, she ready, like, my mom coming up here this weekend, so you gonna have to leave, like, you gonna have to go back to the spot. So, mind you, that same day, that nigga was telling his friend, like, he was finna come back and get his shit. So, I'm like, come get his shit from the spot. When he first moved down here, he was living in a crack house. So, he told his friend that he was going to go get his shit and was telling everybody he was moving in with me. So, I'm like, what the fuck? So, once I had to get in the car and I told my mom, like, Mom, I'm ready for this nigga to go on some shit like that. She was like, girl, you know, he telling everybody that he finna move in with you. Now, bitch, why is you lying? You know damn well I ain't never tell you was moving in with me. So, I started getting irritated as fuck. And it was like, once I found out that this nigga was telling people he was finna move in with me, that nigga was walking on eggshells in this bitch. Oh, God, like, don't be telling people shit like that. He was like, you know, he'll be able to leave and stuff like that. And it was kind of like once I started beefing with my sister, like once me and my sister, because me and my sister had ended up started beefing. That's why the nigga was at my house for so long. He would have been there. But we started beefing. Me and my sister started beefing. So once we started beefing, the baby daddy stopped texting him back on some shit like that. So I'm like, damn, like I'm fucked up. Like I'm in a fucked up ass situation and I'm stuck with this nigga. So once I realized that shit, I was just like, damn. So, long story short, my mom ended up, like, talking to my sister, and they, like, ended up getting the nigga or whatever. So, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you feel me? I'm good. So, I was on some shit, like, you know, I'm good or whatever. So, I ended up getting the nigga to leave, but before he left, I ended up buying some weed. So, I ended up rolling up or whatever, and then, you know, he be with my sister baby daddy. So, after I had done rolled up and did what the fuck I did, I found him up before he left. Because my mom was on the way to get me. So, after I had done rolled up or whatever, and I had to, like, roach, like, send, like, I forgot where the fuck I had to send it, but I had the roach send around. He was finna leave, so he was like, because my mom was on the way, so he was like, can I get the roach? I'm gonna take it back and, smoke with Gleazy, please. His shit probably not, he know what your shit he know. So, at that point, I'm like, this nigga is a motherfucking junkie. You feel me? He was like, give me some, like, he wanted me to give him some weed to take, or he wanted to take the roach. And I'm like, this nigga is a junkie. So, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Once, that nigga did that roach shit, it was just like, I ain't even want him, like, no more. Like, it was just like the booty shit, like, that booty smell shit on my mom. Like, that shit, like, was one of the biggest turnoffs ever. Like, I ain't never, ever, like, in my whole entire life, I ain't even had no, like, booty smell like that. Like, that type of booty smell, that ass smell was like a smell from not wiping your ass for days or having them same fucking drawers attached to your motherfucking ass for days. That's what type of ass smell it was. You feel me? That was a turn off for me, period. But it's just like, bitch, you being a junkie with that goddamn weed, nigga? Like, no, bitch, you don't even got money to buy your own weed. Like, bitch. So, that shit was that. So, I ain't want that nigga no more. And my birthday was coming up, too. So, it was just like, I had a lot going on. But I'm just saying, like, that shit was a big-ass turn-off for me. And then it's just like I said, even, like, once the nigga was with me for, like, 2 days and days was going by. And, like, once this nigga was with me for like 2 days and days was going by and shit like that, I been ready for that nigga to go. Like I told my mama, I been ready for this nigga to go. He just couldn't leave because I was beefing with my sister and the baby daddy was not texting him back so he'll have a ride so he could motherfucking go. But you feel me? Like shit was just crazy as fuck. Like crazy as hell. I was ready for that nigga to motherfucking go. And then once I got rid of the nigga, you trying to take my goddamn weed? And the goddamn roach. Like, nigga, you tripping. I don't give a fuck what that nigga got. If his weed not hitting on my shit, nigga, buy your own weed. You should have bought some weed then. If you wanted to take it back to him and smoke, fuck, nigga. Yeah, so, you feel me? He should have bought his own motherfucking weed. So, but that nigga didn't have no motherfucking money. The nigga came broke as fuck. You feel me? So, long story short, I finally got rid of that nigga. I thought I wouldn't go see that nigga again. So, my birthday went by and I thought that, you feel me, we was good. Hold on. Yeah. So my birthday went by. And you feel me, like the nigga was on some hang shit. Cause he already know, like I know a lot of people. So I was gonna get a lot of attention. So the nigga was in his feelings. So, I don't want to finish this whole video today. So, I'm going to do a part 2 tomorrow. But I got to do the editing. Those notifications and subscribe. And if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. Period, point blank. And if you don't fuck with me, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Period. So, yeah. Bye. Love you.